I've been an English teacher for nearly a decade. In that time, I've come to realize that the English alphabet needs to be revised. The following composition will explain why. What is wrong with the English alphabet? It's inefficient. Some letters are ambiguous. It should change. The Korean alphabet, in contrast, is very efficient. For instance, letters only produce one sound. There is no ambiguity. This makes learning it relatively easy. Here's the English alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. The offenders, C, Q, and X. They have to go. The first offender, the letter C. We should eradicate C. Letters such as K and S can easily replace it. Cat can be spelled with a K, sight with a C. The second offender, the letter Q. Likewise, it serves no function. K can easily replace Q with a combination of either W or not at all. The third offending letter, the letter X. This letter is very ambiguous. The letter combination K and S or Z can replace it. Wax, xylophone, Xerox. X appears twice in Xerox, but produces two different sounds. Abolishing letters from an alphabet is not unprecedented. Russian eliminated a variety of letters in 1918. Even Korean has eliminated a few non-essential letters. Nobody complains now. However, the English alphabet requires a few more letters with these distinctive sounds. For instance, ch, in, sh. In Spanish, ch has its own letter. The new letter, ch. It produces a sound unlike the C or the H. Consider change, chore, church, or chocolate. In Korean, the symbol for ch is that. New letter 2, in. In Korean, it also has its own symbol, the green circle. It produces a sound similar to N, but there's a hanging sound. I see him running and sweating. The third new letter, sh. Sadly, this is where Korean fumbles the ball. They use the same symbol for s and sh. Ooh. Shelley says she sells seashells down by the seashore. The fourth new letter, th. This sound is very restricted to English. I found that Germans and Koreans both have a difficult time pronouncing it. Interestingly, I learned that its symbol already exists. It looks like a P, but with an extra line on top. Theodore thinks the three thin thumbs are thicker than the thorn. Here's how the same sentence would look with the thorn symbol. Theodore thinks the three thin thumbs are thicker than the thorn. Although, this word here looks suspiciously like something else. Here's the revised English alphabet. A, B, Ch, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, Sh, T, Thor, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Do you think Korean could use some new letters? Hangul suffers in a few aspects. It doesn't have distinctive sounds for F, L, Th, V, and Z. Look what happens to fork. It's spelled like that, but when you do a reverse translation, it becomes pork. Lead becomes read. Thinking becomes sinking. Vice becomes vice. My own name, zinc, becomes jink. Korean needs distinctive sound symbols for R and L. Here's a easy example. Does that say right, light, or light? Here's a famous character, Dr. Light, or Right, from the Mega Man franchise. Even in Japanese, it's hard to discern the correct way. Korean needs distinctive sound symbols for Tim and team. Both of these words are written as that. Imagine the confusion. I play for Tim's team. This symbol will be written twice, but pronounced very differently. We get similar confusions with Ben Bean, Dean Den, Ming Min. Here's my personal favorite. This one symbol can be spelt 7 different ways. It's not immediately obvious to me which one to use. Korean has even more problems. Some words simply cannot be written consistently with Hangul due to ineffective sound symbols. Sheaves will turn into Cs. Fizz, piz. Fifth, pips. Every language needs revision. Which is better? A language that's inefficient or one that is efficient? In my opinion, Korean and English should both follow in the steps of other dialects, like Spanish or Russian. Remember, if something needs to be fixed or added, do it. It may be inconvenient for us, but the next generation will thank us.